Hi guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. If this is your first time coming across this channel, do well to subscribe, click on notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is being posted. Yeah. So in today's video, we'll be making this pants, this baggy pants, this palazzo trouser or baggy pants, whichever one, however it's being called. We'll be making it in today's video. So if this is what you're interested in, keep watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Yeah, so that is it. Basically it. I'm just feeling myself in this outfit, looking so nice and pretty. So we're just going to learn the main basics, the important things, things you should know, things you need to know on how to achieve this baggy trousers or baggy pants or palazzo trouser, whichever one you call it. Okay, so we're just going to be going. We'll dive right into our working table because in lecture I can go like the lecture is too much. So this is my wrapper, my Ankara. I'll be working with my Ankara, my tape, my chalk, and my scissors. So I'll be working with waist 38, hip 48, and my full length is 47. Then the lap of my trouser as well, my lap 28, but I'm not using my exact 28 measurement for this trouser. So let's just watch and see what we're going to do, how we're going to cut and sew these baggy pants we have right here. So I'll start by folding my material into two, just the way you see me doing right now. I'm trying to take out the book there so it won't interrupt any of my things. So in this part, I'll be coming in at that place by 4 inches. Is expected to, is expected to go in by 4 inches because it will let your flap sit properly. Like it helps in getting a nice flap. Come in by 4 inches. I want to take the camera very close so you see what I'm doing right there. Before you cut any trouser, be it baggy pants, be it normal trouser or normal pants, ensure you go in by 4 inch there. Then my hip is divided into four. I divide my hip into four, and I'll add my um additional 2 inches to it for sewing. So that's my hip divided into four, 12. Then additional 2 inches there will make it 14. But I think I added just an inch, which is 13. I made it 13 because I'll be adding my band to it, so it won't be that down. The flap won't go that down to the extent of not coming out nice or coming out how it should be because of my band. So I made it 13, went down by 13. Okay, trouser length I worked with is 44. My waist is 38, my lap is 28, and my hip is 47, not 46. So I'll start from that point to insert my waist measurement. From that point, I came in by 4. That side I marked. I inserted my waist measurement with additional 4 inches allowance to it. It's baggy pants. That's why I added that much allowance. So I came down by 9 to get my hip area. So I inserted my hip measurement with, I think, 4 or 3 inches thereabouts. I think so. So the next thing I'll do is to measure my lap measurement. You take your lap measurement. Your lap measurement in trouser is divided into two, not into four, as the normal division of other clothes. When it comes to trouser, your lap is just divided into two. So I had to insert my lap measurement 14 with my additional allowance to it, with my desired allowance. So I came in at that point by 1 inch before adding um my lap measurement. Then my allowance is 4 inches. I'll just have to drag it from there down to the full length of my trouser. So at that point, I'm going to curve it kind of L shape there. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to cut it out after inserting my measurements. I'll just have to cut it out and then place fold another wrapper into two to cut out my back part. So in this back part of this trouser, to get a good flap or a good trouser, to have a good trouser that won't have this gathered joining at the flap side, it won't look neat at that area. If you know that your hip is big, like you have hip of 40, let's start from 46 to 50. Okay, let's start with hip 36 thereabout to 45. If you know that your hip is that much, you just add 1.5 inch at this part, at the back part. But if your hip is more than that, you add at least from 2 to 3 inches, so that your bum will have enough clothes to carry while you put on your trouser. Then here I'm cutting out my pocket angle, my pocket area. I went in by 2 inches and then down by 7 inches there. I'm cutting the front part where the pocket will be. I went in by 2 inches and came down by 7 inches there. So that's where my pockets will be. And this is what I'll be using for my pocket. Then this is my waistband. So now we'll go over to our sewing machine. I'll sew this flap area. After sewing the flap area for the front, I went ahead and did the same thing at the back side of the at the back part of the trouser. Then now I'll be inserting my pocket to this dress. Just watch closely and see what I'm doing here, how I'm going to insert my pocket, because I don't want to cut out that I don't want to give my pockets a slant cut just the way the trouser is. I'll just place it like this, right part facing right side, take it to my machine and sew on top of it. After sewing it, I'll cut off this excess you're seeing right here. I'll cut off this excess part here. I'll go and sew this part right now. This part I'm showing you. I'll sew it and then cut off the unwanted part. After cutting it off, I will top stitch on my pocket, not on my main fabric, not on my trouser. I will top stitch on the pocket area. So this is it. I'll top stitch on that pocket area. So after top stitching, watch closely and see how I got this pocket, because it's quite different with our normal regular pocket you've been seeing. This is another way on how to fix your on how to fix a pocket to trouser. So just watch and see what I'm doing right here. I'll just take it up. The material I'm using for this trouser is long. I did not cut it and I won't have to sew the down part of this material. I just fold it up like this and make sure I bring out that 2 inches allowance I minus initially while cutting this trouser. You measure it and make sure it's 2 inches. So this is it. I'll go and sew that down part and open here and sew it out as well. I'll sew this part and sew the other part. So this is it. After sewing the both sides, I also sewed that I also sewed the pocket. I also sewed it at the top of the trouser there. So after sewing these pockets now, the next thing I'll be doing is to join my back part to this front part together. It's very easy to make a trouser. You can cut and sew trouser under 30 minutes. It doesn't take time in making trouser, as far as you have light in your area. We are in Nigeria where you need to work with light. When the light comes, you make use of it. If there's no light, if you have fuel, you can fuel your generator and make use of it. So now I'm attaching my back part to the front part. I'm sewing it up together. So while sewing, make sure that the back part aligns with the front. Let the back part not come out excess at the front parts. Make sure it's equal while sewing it, so you won't have your trouser line coming to the front. Your trouser line can come to the front one when it is not equal while sewing it, or when you didn't cut it properly. When your cuttings are not straight, that is what causes your trouser line to come to the front. But when it's equal in sewing and in cutting, you won't have a problem with your trouser line coming to the front. So now at this point, we'll be closing our flap, our down part of the trouser. We'll be closing it. I'll just have to sew it straight down. Making a baggy pants is very easy because you don't have to start looking for fitting or anything, measurement, and you just sew it straight down. Then at this point, if it's not equal, it's very easy. You just cut it off, the excess part, which is the unwanted part, you just cut it off. So this is the band I'll be working with. I'll first of all attach this my waistband, the material, to my trouser before inserting my elastic band to it. I'll start from this side and I'll sew it round. So this is it. I'm done sewing it round. The next thing I'll be doing now is to fold it in the way you're seeing it. I'll fold it in and I'll leave a space where I would use in inserting my elastic band to it. So I'll just have to sew it all around. So this is the space I left for my elastic band to pass through. So I'll just get a nail and pierce it in. If you have your safety pin, you can make use of it, but I prefer using my nail to do it. So this is it. This is how it looks. So I'll just have to sew this band. I'll just have to sew it. Make sure your stitches are tight. After sewing it, you start dragging it so it will all go inside. So this is it. So after doing it successfully, we're not going to leave our band like this. We still need to top stitch. Okay, first of all, we'll close this opening we left where we used in inserting our waistband, our band, elastic band. We'll close it up and then I will stitch on that place you're seeing. I'm going to stitch, just run it once. You can run it twice if you want, but I'm okay with just running it once. So while sewing it, you just drag it little. You keep dragging it little by little. You don't have to drag it down much. So I'm glad to announce to you guys that we've come to the end of this video. It is very easy. It is as easy as you're seeing it. Be as easy as it's seen as you see it. As easy as it, just follow this process. It is very easy to make. It is very easy to make. So this is me rocking my baggy pants or palazzo pants. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do well to like, share and subscribe. If there's any question, you can keep it down the comment section and I'll respond to it. Bye bye. Have a nice day.